leading receiver in the nothing Serra. We go to the second quarter, and I am joined by student broadcaster here at Serra, Robert Dieters, as the Padres scoring on their first two possessions, a 7-play, 59-yard drive, capped off by a 33-yard touchdown run from Angelo Arco, and then Cabot Cassidy scored from 4 yards out, capping an 88-yard drive. SI on their third possession, they're facing a 3rd and 12 to start the second quarter. Looking to throw is Sten. He is rushed, his pass, again in and out of the arms of Ballard. Ballard, the leading receiver in the WCAL. And he has dropped 2 very good passes from Sten, who has now thrown 5 consecutive incompletions.
You don't notice that from an offense as Ballard, as you said, yeah, the leading wide receiver in the WCAL. You have to hold on to the ball to make your QB known and feel good, but so far the QB is, as you said, has not done very well today.
Well, it's a tough drop, considering especially where they are in the field. They're at their own 8-yard line, and now they're going to have to punt for a 3rd time. Even if you don't get anything in this drive, a catch there where you get 20 yards and you get a first down, it allows you at least to do a little bit better in the field position game, which SI is losing right now. And now SI a little bit late getting some players on the field. And the punt is away. And it's going to be returned by Aesop Winston, who you mentioned before. He runs over the left side in front of the SI bench. He's taken down inside the 35-yard line. So Serra will get their best field position as they'll start at the SI 35-yard line. And now it's up to the Wildcats defense to make a stop here and make sure this game doesn't get out of hand.
Yeah, you don't want this game, because SI still has to stay in it. This is for 2nd place, and they have to fight back. Here, the defense has to fight the offense right now.
Well, SI too, in terms of with Midi looming next week, that's their final opponent. It's possible they could finish as low as 4th in this conference. And just last week, we were talking about their chances of winning the league with the win against Bellarmine. So Serra keeps the ball on the ground here, and somehow staying on his feet is Malapei. And Malapei takes it all the way down to the 20-yard line, a gain of 15 yards. Serra known for the yards after contact, and we just saw it there from the big guy, Malapei, who goes 5'10", 215 pounds.
Good job for the running game once again, as Serra is known for their running game. They have a ton of running backs. Even Ian McGuire runs a little bit as well.
That's the 5th ball carrier to run the ball in this one for Serra. They've got 1st and 10. And this is Arco, who's great on the cutback, but SI ready for that cutback. And he is brought down by August Peters, a 6'1", 232-pound senior. Arco loses a couple of yards. Arco scored the first touchdown this game for Serra. It's 2nd down and 12. Pat O'Rourke with you here at Freitas Field in San Mateo. A beautiful day. And Serra looks to go to 8-1 and 5-1 in league. Man goes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, and Redwood is met and taken down. Excellent job, penetration up the middle from the Wildcats. And Noah Bull, outstanding linebacker, 6', 210-pound senior, real leader for this SI team. Leading tackler in the conference last year as a junior. But someone that every team in the WCAL is well aware of. When they watch the film, he will stand out, and it's 3rd down and 13 after that loss by Redwood. And here is Kazakov on play action, trying to set up a screen to Redwood, and Redwood is taken down shy of the first down. His 2nd reception from Kazakov. It's going to be 4th and about 6 for a first.
Looks like Tom's is going out there for the field goal.
Tom's a very good kicker. Kicked a 41-yarder last week against Valley Christian, and that's huge when you win a game 38-35. He made all 5 of his extra points as well. And he'll be kicking from the far left hash. And this is going to be 34-yarder. The hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. He nails it. We'll call it actually a 33-yarder for Toms, and Serra leads 17-0. And for Toms, that is his 4th field goal of the season.
Tom's a very good kicker, as we said a lot so far, is that 41-yard field goal really tells you how good of a kicker he is.
It's a possession that goes 4 plays, 13 yards, and it took 2 minutes and 36 seconds. And it's all Serra with 9:07 to go in the second quarter. And they capitalize on the short field. They don't get much yards, but they get points out of it, and it's a 3-score game. It's the only game in the WCAL going on today. 3 games played last night. We told you Bellarmine beat Valley Christian 38-35. Mitty was a winner over St. Francis, 35-21. Mitty still a shot to finish in 3rd place in this league as they play SI next week. St. Francis will be playing Serra next week, and we'll have that one for you again here on BayPreps.com. And Sacred Heart Cathedral is a 35-14 winner over Reardon. Here is Toms. Waters will return from the 5. His first chance, real chance of the kickoff return. And this time he is taken down right as he gets to the 20, maybe even a little bit shy of getting to the 20-yard line. Jason Lauer in on the stop for Serra. So again, SI poor field position. They start at their 20 twice, their 11 once, and now they start at the 19. An offense that has really struggled to move the ball. They have just 1 first down. And Elijah Dale has 2 carries for -2 yards. Stinn throws to his right, and Ballard makes the reception and picks up 7. Of course, Ballard had those drops. Stinn is now 2 of 9 for 26 yards. Ballard, the leading receiver by far in this conference coming in this game. And now the Wildcat Dale gets the snap, and then he drops it and has to fall back on top of it, and he'll lose a couple of yards. Serra saying they came up with it, but it is SI ball. Just a real disastrous start for SI's offense. This is their 4th possession, and they're facing a 3rd down and 5. SI ranked 5th in the Bay Area. We told you in our Bay Preps poll, and in the Chronicle they are 7th, and Serra is 3rd. In the Mercury News, SI is 5th, and Serra is 3rd. In the NorCal rankings from Joe Davidson at Max Preps, SI is 19th in Northern California, and Serra is ranked 6th coming into this game. 3rd down and 5 yards to go. Stinn for a long count, already moving out of the pocket, steps up into his throw, and it's incomplete, intended for Waters, and again a good job done by the Serra secondary. In on the coverage was Josh Cordova.
The offense just haven't been on their game today.
Yeah, and that's now 2 of 10 passing from Stinn. And Serra's been able to get to him times, and we see him there moving out of the pocket. Even though there wasn't even that much of a rush coming there, but thinking about those footsteps in the Padres, so SI will punt for a 4th time. Here's the punt by Lane, and it's going to be returned. Running to his right is Aesop Winston. He does not get much of a return as the SI special teams do a good job, but still it's good field position once again for Serra as they'll start in their own 43.
Serra hoping for another good drive, maybe secure some more points here for the Padres.
Well, they have already scored on their first 3 possessions, 2 touchdowns and a field goal. As Arco goes in motion, but this is Redwood, and Redwood picks up a couple. If you're just joining us, Redwood's already over 100 yards in this game. He hasn't scored a touchdown, but he's got 104 yards on 10 carries. Second down and 8 yards to go. SI defense did pretty well last time when Serra started inside their territory. Here's Redwood again. Noah Bull again in on the stop. We're going to see a 3rd and 5 coming up for the Padres. Beautiful day. Can't ask for much better weather. It's why you got to like these Saturday afternoon games here at Serra. Once a year they'll bring the lights in, but mostly these Saturday afternoon games, and we'll have another one for you next week here on Bay Preps when they take on St. Francis. 3rd down and 5. Actually 4 from the 49 is what we'll call it. And we've got a timeout called by Serra, so the first time out of this game comes with 6:21 to go in the first half, and Serra is up 17-0. They'll talk things over with Coach Walsh, who has been here at Serra for some time. He's a guy that was just an outstanding player at De La Salle. He was the 1992 California High School Player of the Year at De La Salle. Just the best high school player I ever saw watching. But in his 12th season as a head coach, as we're talking to Robert Dieters, a student broadcaster here at Serra, helping us out today, I imagine he's pretty popular with his players.
Yes, he is, and he's a great coach. He makes great decisions at the right times. And, you know, even though they didn't beat Bellarmine because of that 1 2-point conversion, everyone supported him. We only have 1 loss this season. He's been a great coach, and even outside the WCL, we're undefeated. And that's been a pretty good goal. I think this has been a much better team than last year's.
Oh no, we have a scare here. An older lady passed out. We have a scare in the stands.
Keep her in her prayers right now. Hopefully she's alright, Pat.
It's 3rd down and 4 as we get back to the game. Obviously not as important after we see that. Hopefully she is okay. As the handoff goes to Arco, and Arco runs over the right side, and he gets to the SI 40-yard line, and that, of course, is a first down, a gain of 11 for Arco, who's up to 49 yards rushing. They tried to take her to a shaded area.
And we welcome Cal High Sports today as they are here as well.
It's 6 minutes to go in the first half, 17-0 the score. As the handoff goes to Cassidy, who ran for that 2nd touchdown, and Cassidy gets good yards on first down. He'll pick up about 7. And we were talking before about Coach Walsh. In his 12th season, he's won 85 games here at Serra. 85, 47-1 is his record. And he's already the 2nd winningest coach in Padre history in this storied program. And he needs 18 wins to become the all-time winningest coach in Padre history, as Jesse Freitas is the one who holds that record. 2nd down and 3 yards to go. Serra running the ball at will against SI, and they have that 17-0 advantage. And they get another first down here, taking it down to the 25-yard line via Malapei. Another good run. He picks up 8 more, and Malapei, 121 rushing yards in the first 8 games coming in today, already has 24 this afternoon.
Good job with the running game today, as you see a lot more running from this team. You haven't seen a lot of passing because they're not really known for that, just more of the rushing.
Well, last year, this team, when they won the CCS Division I championship, they ran for more yards than any other Padre team in history. Ran for 4,572 yards last season, which is a remarkable number as Arco runs off the right side, and he's taken down by 4. The CCS title they won a year ago